Special K right now playing their best basketball.
They are certainly struggling, Kevin, and that's no fun for anybody. The coaches, the players, the support staff, everybody is under pressure when you're struggling. And tonight, for each of these teams, there's a chance to get it turned around.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Now, here's Quickly. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Here's Ball. That one good for two. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
To the inside. Quickly. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly kicks to Barnes. And here is Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 ball, and it's Ball that time on the assist by Knipple. Ball's got 9.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
From the stripe, Knipple with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Ball. Misses off the left iron. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Barnes stemming it down.
This kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Knipple setting the pick for Ball. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Ingram. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. Again, speaks to his mobility.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Scottie Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Over and over and over again, it's your North Side.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Pass to Barrett, fires from deep, sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Here's Quickly, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. And it's Quickly missing.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
And that one, good.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Pass to Ingram, takes the 3. The Hornets pull it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ball with the bucket.
That is the LaMelo Ball special right there. No way to defend that.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. 11-point game. Here's Barrett. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pirtle. Here's quickly for three. Ingram. Plumlee with the rebound. Down low, Diabate. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Knipple. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
We've got Barnes, and it's Shed in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Hornets leading by 11. Right side, Ball to the middle. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. The lead now cut to single digits. Shed's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Sexton dishes the ball. There's the screen. Lets it go with a 3. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Here's Murray Boyd. He's guarded by Plumlee. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Now, here's Sexton. To the paint. Here's Diabate.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Raptors trail by 12. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside, James. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Hornets lead by 14.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Murray Boyle. Still without a basket.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges passes to Miller. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Sexton. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Quickly finds Barrett. Pass to Pirtle, just 4 to shoot. And here's Ingram from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Miller. Over Barrett. Miller, no luck. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 14. And that one's good, Barnes.
Special move from a very versatile Scottie Barnes.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Kevin?
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Barrett against Miller. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Now the Raptors moving it up.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Charlotte leading by 10. Here's Sexton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside, Barrett. Active quickly. Pass to Murray Boyle. Off target from outside. Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Miller kicks to Bridges. Sexton against quickly. Sexton dishes to Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Hornets lead by 12.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
Here's Murray Boyle.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Sexton the pass to Miller. Sexton with it. Pass to Miller. Plumlee with a screen on Barrett. Goes back up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's quickly missing. Hornets leading by 10. Outside, Ball. Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Miller's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hornets. And a rangy 6'7" wing. Oh, that was terrific!
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
They set the screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Quickly. Here's Ingram. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Raptors trailed by 13. Barnes outside. Shoots over Bridges. And that one hits back iron. Charlotte's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Shooting one. First personal foul. First team foul.
Charlotte making the switch here. Diabate's checked in. The Hornets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from Miller.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
Down low, here's Pirtle, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pirtle's got 6.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And Ball gets double teamed. To the paint, it's tipped. Miller dishes the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Diabate. They're covering, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Ball against Quickly. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go from 11. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets leading by 14. So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Fires the 3. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
And Ball gets double teamed. Pass to Diabate. Quickly against Ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Diabate. And again, the Hornets missing. On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Ball. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Back to Quickly. And the 3 off target. Ball with it. Guarded now by Barnes. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Pass to Diabate. Now Plumlee. And stolen by Barnes. Out to Ingram. Fires for 3. The shot will not fall.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
And here is Ball. He's got 25. And a missed layup.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Missed inside.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
To the middle. Here's Knipple. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 16-point game. And that one's good. Ingram.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Ball, the pass to Sexton. Back to Ball. From past the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ingram outside. Lobbed up there for Barnes. 5 to shoot. One-on-one fast break. Now Sexton. Pass to Plumlee. Sexton with a screen on Quickly. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Walter, and it's Barnes, and at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Murray Boyle. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 18. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Shed. Barnes the screen. On the top of the key. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Miller throws it down hard.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Murray Boyles. Barnes with it. Bridges covering. And that one's good, Barnes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Outside, Sexton. Miller outside. Throws it up high. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. James against Ingram. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Now, here's Sexton. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
To the inside. Shed. Pass to Barnes. They set the pick. Shoots over Bridges. Barnes can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 20. Miller surveying the floor. James outside. Deflects the pass. Here's Shed. A three-pointer. Good.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Here's Bridges. Now Miller. Fast break, Toronto. Barnes. And the three misses. Hornets leading by 17. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
Oh! He throws it into a reverse with a jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Well, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Ball hits them both. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hornets.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now here's Bridges. Puts up the three. Knocks down the three.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And the layup is off. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. No good. And Toronto has possession. It's an 18-point game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Walter. Dix checked in for Quickly.
Walter taking two shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's the Hornets with the ball. Ball up top. Outside Bridges. Now Ball. Fires the three. Trying again. Layup no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Dick.
Hornets foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw drops for Dick.
For Toronto.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can...
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.